Alrighty, fellas. Good morning, good morning. Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and welcome back to PokeMMO Stream Recap 317. We've been doing this for quite a while, fellas. Good morning, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are live early today because I just wanted to go ahead and go live, and I wanted to shiny hunt, and I wanted to stream, so why not just go ahead and do it? Why wait until the arbitrary time, right? Now, I have a few things. The big thing planned today is just shiny hunting, whether it's, I think, single encounters mostly. Single encounters, honey trees, etc., rare shiny hunts, as well as randoms PvP. I've been having a little bit, not really a PvP arc fully, but a little bit of a PvP arc. I'm actually 13-2 right now with an 86% win rate in randoms this season. That won't hold up. You know, the more I play, the more I'm going to get better and better players and really meet my makers. I'm like a good randoms player, but not a great, not a amazing. Like, there's so many levels above good. Like, consider myself a sufficient randoms player. All the other tiers, I'm not caught up on the current meta games, but it's fun to play. Speaking of PvP changes, there are none for the month of May. Every single month, for those who don't know, every single month there are PvP tier changes that happen at the end of each month, which totally affect the meta games. They move Pokemon around, they change tiers. Last month, for example, they changed Spiritomb down to NU, I believe, and now Spiritomb has an 18% usage, almost 55% win rate. To be fair, wait, look at the numbers. The PvP season reset as well. Oh, okay, that's good. So every no, I'm sorry. What's the numbers on this? 550. Is it the matches for, let's scroll back to NU. You know what it is? It's the matches for this month. This is May 1st. It's May 1st. Okay, gotcha. So, the leaderboards and stuff, there's a lot of weird resets when it comes to PvP, for those who don't know. In PokeMMO, there's like 3 different timers you have to know for PvP. It's kind of a lot, right? For PvP usage statistics, you have every single month it changes, right? Every single 1 month. But then you also have, for your personal matchmaking sign up, your personal stats, you have rewards that expire every 2 weeks. Okay, so you have monthly changes that change tiers and PvP statistics, and then you have personal stats that change every 2 weeks, as well as seasonal rewards that change every 3 months. So there's a lot of timers to factor in, right? So if I can get enough to earn this this is really hard to do. I've never earned one of these. Maybe one day I would love to, but this is a tough journey to go towards. But we're gonna be playing. My goal is I'm gonna be setting a timer on my phone. Okay, I'm gonna shiny hunt for 1 hour, and then every single 1 hour of shiny hunting, I'm gonna go play a game of randoms PvP. And then after that game is over, I'll set another timer, shiny hunt for an hour, play PvP, shiny hunt for an hour, play PvP. That'll be a good way for me to jam some games without getting tilted or, like, you know, overly frustrated. Because if you just, at least for me personally, if I jam PvP games back to back, it gets pretty frustrating. So I'm gonna go grab my eggs out of the PC, go ahead and set the first timer, and then go ahead and start shunting. We're gonna check on what the Pokemon community is talking about, what they're doing today. First things first, I was poking around. There's a website, I believe it's called PokeMMO Tools. It's mostly a Team Mister website for, like, things they want to track, etc., etc. But there was a number on this website that genuinely blew my mind. I know that I have like 50 OT shinies, but really, if you want like 44 official OTs or whatever, Patrouski OTs. But this stat, I don't think people realize how insane the top shunter teams are. Team Mister has 5,375 total shinies in the team. That's between 150 people. The average shinies per member is 36, around 36. How many people in PokeMMO do you think have 36 OT shinies? This blew my mind. Like, as an endgame shunter, I'm like, that's fucking crazy to me. The average person has 36 shinies. Like, I'm a quantity guy. I only have 2 rares, which, you know, Shuckle and Rampardos, but I have no eggs. Hoping to change that today. We're gonna hatch some eggs. Thanks for joining me again. If you guys want to support this stream, the best way to do so this month, while we have the sponsor, is using the HelloFresh link in the description. Here's all the incentives. Whenever I do a sponsor like this, I try to give back to you guys and make it fun instead of just, you know, chilling out for a company. But at the same time, it's a company and a product that I believe in, that I've used personally outside of sponsorships, right? HelloFresh is a little meal kit service where they send you perfect proportions of ingredients. They send you the recipes, and you can pick and choose and cook the meals for yourself. I love cooking them for my wife. It's a really nice little date night. If you have a partner, a friend, a significant other, someone you want to impress, have over for dinner. HelloFresh is a great way to do that. And for every single HelloFresh sub, you add 1 hour added to the streamathon in May. No matter how many meals you get, you can be like the minimum amount or the maximum amount. Just go for the minimum if you want to just support the stream, right? Plus 1 hour added to the streamathon in May. Plus 10 mysterious Pokeballs opened during that streamathon. And then also, I will give away 1 prize box Pokemon to a random person during that streamathon. And then every single 10 HelloFresh subs, I will buy a new piece of background decor, which is how that British flag, you know, the thing that obviously I care very much about, ended up in the stream background. We're working on some other ones, like 20 HelloFresh that we don't know yet. 50 HelloFresh sub. People have wanted me to bathe in beans forever. Hopefully we never get there. And then 69 HelloFresh subs would be for me to shave my head. I love my hair very much. Very lucky to still have it. And we're going to see what happens. But thank you guys for watching. Whether you HelloFresh sub or not, you know, only do it if it works for you and it fits your lifestyle and you want to support the stream. I'm going to get to my hour of shiny hunting, and I'll see you guys for randoms PvP or good questions. Yo, my friend just caught a secret shiny Wailmer. How much does this cost? First of all, congratulations. That's like a really good Pokemon to get as a secret shiny. I'm gonna head over to the Route 210 spot and switch my eggs really quick. I'm a little jealous. That's like a great shiny and a great one to get secret. That's honestly what I've been going for quite a while. I love shiny Wailmer so much. Let me switch my eggs really quick. I would recommend really not selling it personally. The time it would take to go get that back, if you ever wanted it again, ever regretted it, would be so much longer. A fishing shunt is, let's just do the math, right? A fishing shunt is 30,000 encounters divided by around 220 is like efficient fishing encounters per hour. So it's around 136, let's say 137 with a little bit of inefficiency, but it's probably more than that. I'm less efficient than that, right? So let's say 137. For being really realistic, it would be probably like 140, 150, but let's be, you know, it's rather undercalc than overcalc or whatever. 137 hours per shiny Wailmer. A secret shiny happens 1 in 16 single encounter shinies. Times 16. A secret shiny Wailmer is on average, 2,192 hour hunt. Now, if you were to sell a secret shiny Wailmer, it would most likely fetch you somewhere around, I would guess, 15 to 20 mil. Let's go check. I think is it water A? Is it water A, water B? What is Wailmer's egg group? Field water B, excuse me. You would do field. I don't know the gender, obviously. That matters. There's a lot of things that matter for the price check, but it's like a really basic one. Let's do high female species only. You're probably getting around 18, 20 mil for it. Whereas, yeah, 18, 20 mil. Whereas it would take you 2,200 hours. Let's do the math on how long would it take you to get, let's say, 20 mil. 20 mil at like semi-efficient rates, so 300k an hour, gym reruns, etc. 67 hours. You could get the Pokeyen it takes that you would get from selling that Wailmer in 67 hours, or you could shiny hunt that Wailmer in 2,200 hours. This is the kind of math, and like, it doesn't really work like that, you know, exactly, but I think it's worth comparing. Values is important. Sometimes you're like, I don't really care, I still want to shell, you know, more power to you. But I think comparing values is important. If you really don't care about having shinies, more power to you. Do what is best for you. But I think it's almost, that's why I say don't sell OT shinies. OT shinies are so much harder to get than money making, and usually people go on to regret selling OT shinies. Not always though. And if that's your style of play, then once again, please do what's best for you. I want to provide the information and then have you make the best decision for yourself, right? Very, very important. I'm gonna need you to log into PokeForce so I can flex on you. Dude, I hope you got a shiny or something cool, Rumel, and I pushed the Raticate yesterday. I don't think I'm gonna log on PokeForce, the demo, at least for like a week or so. They did extend, actually, they did a bunch of stuff. Actually, I should cover that today. There's a whole like little write-up they did, and it's really, really cool to see. It's cool to see their communication, their open honesty, and to see like what's been happening, right? But essentially, let me go grab it really quick. I know for sure that they extended the demo to like May 14th, which makes so much sense. Makes so much sense since there was so many bugs. Let's go ahead and get this screenshot it up on screen. Give me 1 sec. I'm getting it up ASAP. Yeah, the demo has been extended. They fixed gym gates, which was a huge bug that I had. That was like preventing me from being able to make progress, and a lot of people make progress in the storylines. Okay, this is a giant. I'm just gonna read through it really quick. This is a giant write-up. A list of updates we've done so far. Gym gates should flip correctly. We've now implemented more rigorous handling of incoming battle packet engines. They're just trying to fix a lot of the battle stuff. Fixed a null issue with the PC storage. Hopefully you don't have your Pokemon just run away from you. Added some better removal of interacting trainer. Remove the whiteout event in case of X logging out. It's not needed right now. Fixed up a lot of... I like that like they know the battle engine is so bugged, so they're making balancing changes in accordance to their current bugs, which I really respect for a demo. Added a notification if it was in your storage in the event you didn't have enough storage space during a trade. Other smaller but notable fixes on the back end. And then they basically went on to say, like, you know, thank you so much for like your patience. It's been a joy to see people having fun despite glaring issues. It's pretty rare you see developers being so blatant about their mistakes. Oh, it's really, as a creator, it's humanly intuitive to get defensive when someone starts attacking or critiquing your work. Now, if someone's like Lamau demos dog shit, like that's not, they probably should be defensive, like fuck that person. But if someone's like, fuck man, this is really frustrating, it's been really hard to enjoy the demo because of all the bugs, that's fair critique, right? That's a fair expression of frustration and disappointment, right? But thank you all for your patience so far. Yeah, we know that it's been a frustrating trying to play the game and needing to do things over and over again and hoping they work. We're committed to continuing to fix the reported issues so that your demo experience is a smooth one going forward. With that being said, there's a lot of questions regarding extending them, so we're going to extend it to May 14th. They extended it a full week, so there's still 2 weeks of PokeForce demo left. And I really respect this. I was worried about committing the time if we didn't need it, but the demo has proven to be an invaluable way to rapidly find issues that wouldn't have been found otherwise. I really like this sentence. I think that really wraps it up. This demo was all about finding issues. It's essentially like outsourcing playtesting, right? The demo was all about finding getting the exclusive vanity, but also finding bugs, and holy shit did they find so many bugs. Like they found so many bugs. Love a chill ass dev team. I don't even know if I don't even know if I would describe them as chill ass. It's more of like they're just on top of it. Like they're just trying to be the best they can be, and I really respect that. The PokeForce devs, they keep nailing it, man. Excited to see what happens. That's a great question, man. Just a Q&A moment. Why do you count the stream? Like, why is today 317? That's a great question. I didn't count the streams for a long time. Obviously, I've done way more than 317 live streams. I live streamed for like 2 or 3 years, 2 years. Well, specifically only streaming PokeMMO before counting them. I used to stream RuneScape back in the day, and I've been live streaming since like 2011, 2013. I've been on Twitch, you know, back when prior to when XSplit existed. Like when XSplit was created, that was a big deal for like people getting into streaming. Prior to that, you had to use some like I tried to stream with this. I don't think I could go live. You had to have like 3 different programs. You needed like Adobe Encoder, Adobe Flash Live. You needed like some weird combination of like very specific like in-depth programs that 13-year-old brain Patrouski could not comprehend. So I didn't start really streaming until XSplit was a thing. You might have had to like coordinate with Fraps as well back. I'm not sure. But the reason why I do label them now, and the reason why I do count the live streams now, is so people watch the stream recaps, like you're watching right now. What's up? I see you on the second monitor. Caught emoji. So that people can go, if they want to go watch the full VOD, if they feel like they missed something, they can. It's to correlate the full VODs, which all of my full VODs are uploaded on YouTube. If you've ever wanted to watch those, you can go watch, go to my YouTube channel, go to live, and you can see every single VOD every single stream I've ever done as a live VOD, which is awesome. I love that shit. So honestly, one of the big reasons why I started dual streaming, besides it's very powerful, but because like YouTube, if you stream on YouTube, it saves all your VODs, and like Twitch does not really do that. It does technically, but they erase after a few years, doesn't do it as well, yada. So I love that YouTube saves VODs. People can watch those. So you can correlate stream recaps to VODs if you want to see more of what happened behind the scenes or more of what's going on. Stream recaps are usually like a pretty, it's a trimmed up version of the stream. It's a great question. Yeah, someone just live in global chat. Congrats, dude. May 1st, 11:20. That's 4 minutes ago. This guy just got a mysterious Cherish Ball Shiny Melodic. Probably one of the better shinies you could get from a mysterious ball. That's amazing, dude. Congrats to you, man. Choi, that's a fucking sick shiny, dude. And it's 2 times 31. Huge live congrats. That's really, really beautiful. All right, the first hour is up. We are over 31,000 encounters now dry since our last shiny. It is time for some PvP, fellas. I'm gonna head back to the PC, go grab myself a cannot do that now. Am I glitched in a battle? I haven't had that happen in a long time. That's interesting. The game thinks I'm in a fight, but I'm not. If this ever happens to you, has this ever happened to you? Turbo team, if it happens to you, just log out and log back in. It's really, really easy to fix. So I'm gonna do that really quick, and then it might even log me back into a fight where it should be easy to fix, but now my game is kind of having trouble logging me in. Uh-oh. I've had some really weird client issues recently with PokeMMO. I don't know if it's due to server overload or something with my client specifically, but there's times where I just can't log into the game for like 10, 20 minutes. It's like some weird, awkward stuff. I might have to enable that one fix I did before, unfortunately. Or I might have to repair my client, to be totally honest. Might go ahead and do that really quick. Yo, Pet, how much does your full outfit cost? I have no idea. Let's do that. That's a fun little buy his fit type meme. The most expensive... my outfit's not that expensive. Well, the most expensive thing is it's probably more expensive than I realize. Probably like 50... Whoa, okay, whoa. These went up. This is why I wanted to buy a pair of these. The reason, okay, that's actually, I made a lot. I made like 20 mil on these. I bought mine for like 20 mil, 22 mil. And the reason why was because the vampire fangs are very similar to the holly hair clip. And these are like 80 mil. Now they're down a little bit to like 68 or whatever. They're very similar. These were the Halloween 2015 common. These were common vanities back in this era, right? Keep that in mind. The holly hair clip was equivalent to like the shovel, if not more common, right? You have to keep that in mind, but it was a different era, 2015, right? I always tell the story of 2015 was one of the biggest financial mistakes I ever made. I bought a shit. I invested all of my money into the 2015 Xmas presents, and I opened them because back then the candy cane was a thing, and the candy cane was the first vanity ever in Poke. It was the most expensive vanity we have ever seen. It was like 30 mil, like during the event, or like 15 mil. It was 15 or 30 mil during the event, and that was a big deal. It was like, holy shit, we've never seen one that expensive before. Now it's 135 mil. But back in the day, I opened up all the product and I got like 3 holly hair clips, and at the time, these were 20K a piece. These were 20K a piece when I opened them. And I was like, these are dog shit. I'm not even gonna waste my time selling them. I was like, I don't fucking care about these. It was the worst vanity. It barely changes your character. Who cares? I had 3 of them, right? And then I like stopped playing the game for about a year. I logged back on like a year later, and I was like, holy shit, like these are like 100K a piece now. This dog shit vanity, that's amazing. I still am not gonna sell those. I don't really want to play again. I leave the game for like another year, come back in like 2016, 2017, just hop on for like a second, and then I'm like, holy shit, holly hair clips are like 300K. I just sold them. I was like, selling 3 holly hair clips for 1 million Pokeyen. What a steal. I was like, holy shit, what an amazing deal. This vanity used to be 20K and it was dog shit, you know? Now they're 60, now they're like 70 mil, you know? So only if I had held on, you know? Only if I had held on. But, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda sort of thing. The Bitcoin of PokeMMO is the old vanities, you know? Vampire Fangs, though, I bought recently. I bought within the past year or so. So let's go ahead and, now, I'm going to calc what they are worth now, not what I bought them for, because I might not remember all of that, and it's a more interesting number in my opinion. So Vampire Fangs right now, let's undercalc. Let's say they're 40 mil, because all the numbers are in red, which means it's kind of like might be overpriced. I'm going to underlist it. The pink Afro. Now, the Afro I bought for like 30K back in the day, or 50K, because you used to be able to buy these from the in-game Pokemarts, but now they're more expensive because you can't do that. So now they're like 500K, 600K. We'll do plus 600K for the pink coloring. Next up is the eyes are free. Face, I have nothing equipped. I could do the Santa beard, but it kind of covers the vampire fangs too much. Head back over. Next, we have the glistening purple wings. I have the Cobra hoodie attached. Oh yeah, the purple. Yeah, okay. Glistening purple wings. I really like these wings. Glistening purple wings. Let's see. There's not many of these on the GTL. There's only one? What? That's weird. That's really weird. These were a I almost want to buy these. That is really weird. I love these wings. These were an RP, like a 1000 RP, 2000 RP, whatever, vanity, just in the gift shop for a limited time. That's 4 plus 4.6 mil. Let's add that. Next up is the Cobra hoodie's not that much, I don't believe. I bought it for really cheap. Yeah, it's 32k. You don't always just equip the most expensive vanity. You equip the one that best fits your outfit. Torch, probably like 1 mil, maybe 1 to 2 mil. 1.8 plus 1.8. Candy corn shoes, these are like 5k or 20k. Yeah, 6k plus 5k. Let's do, oh, oops. Oh shit, I'll do minus 45k here to even that out because I can't type. There we go. Shorts are just default. I have candy corn, but I just have I don't like those as much. I do the normal shorts. Flaming motorcycle as my mount, like 3.2 mil. So my outfit is more expensive than I realize. It is like 50 mil for the whole outfit. That's pretty cool, honestly. But like 40 mil of it is the fangs, right? So you got to keep that in mind. Honestly, a good buy. That was one of the only thing I liked, but I reinvested when I had like the 200 mil Pokeyen or whatever. I reinvested almost all of it, but the only money I spent frivolously was on the vampire fangs, and even that was like an investment, you know. But it's a vanity that I always wanted. I'm really happy with those. Yeah, so my outfit's like 50 mil, but 40 mil of it's the vampire fangs, so keep that in mind. It's a randoms PvP time. We haven't done that yet. It's time for some randoms PvP, boys. Let's keep our win streak alive. Someone asked, do you think you'll go for the PvP vanity? One day I would love to. We just talked about it vaguely. It takes so long, dude. It's so hard. It's based on, what is it based on? Matchmaking reward points? Yeah, season matchmaking reward points. Okay. I believe the points you earn are matchmaking rewards. So I just earned 30 matchmaking rewards from winning that game, right? I think that's the number that's the number it's based on. Yeah. So if you need 10,000 points divided by 30, you have to win 333 PvP games over 3 months. Divide that by 90 days. You have to win, not just play. You have to win like 4 PvP games a day for 3 months to get this. It's really impressive when people have these. They're very hard to get. You have to grind a lot. You have to play a lot of fucking games. That's so much. 334. If my math is like, you know, vaguely correct, that's so much, dude. I don't know if I'll ever go. That's so much PvP consistently for so long. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Bayon, and I also have some other like single encounter spots I want to go to, like Altering Cave. Maybe back to, I haven't been to the Marsh Stomp spot over in the Tall Grass and Hoenn in quite a long time. I forget what route that is. There's a lot of really good single encounter spots I could do today. So I think not only will we do a randoms PvP game every hour, we could also switch locations every hour, each other hour. That'll be a fun way to shake things up. People ask me all the time, you know, did I give up on, or did I quit Enc Shunts, or, you know, yada, yada, yada. I just change locations all the time. And I think most high-end shunners that I know of play the same way. Where like changing locations just helps you so much keep going, and it's just so important, you know. Whatever helps you keep going and shiny hunting is the most valuable thing. Okay, we got the MovieTrouski take of the day. Okay, the segment replacing the food takes. Dude, I watched Brigsby Bear for the first time last night, and I fucking loved it. Like, and I don't know if it's like truly like if I were asked to like judge it as like an objective, like what's my critical standpoint on the movie, I don't know not that I can do that effectively, but like I don't know what I would rate it, but just out of personal enjoyment, it's a 5-star movie and a like to me, which is, you know, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, perfect movie. My review was, I don't know if it's a 5-star movie, but it's a 5-star movie, if you know what I mean. I fucking love this movie. I can't say too much about what it's about. Is it a FNAF ripoff? No, not at all. I can't say. It's fucking Kyle Mooney and his total vibe and craziness. or mundaneness. Maybe that's the better way to put it. I can't say much without spoiling it because it's such a weird movie, and the beginning is insane, and it's a really weird movie, but it's so fun and so good. It's basically about a guy, an adult man, who is obsessed with this show called Brigsby Bear, and that's like the best way I can explain it. And I really recommend. It's a comedy drama. I think everybody should watch this. It's an hour and 37 minutes, which is basically 20 minutes in today's movie time, because every movie is like 3 hours. It's such an easy watch. It's a fun watch. Like, it's amazing. Cool. It's a good comedy. It's a good schmeme, but it's also like a kind of a beautiful movie about like creativity and about like just creating what you want to create and how that matters to the human experience and the human psyche. And like, it's really beautiful. Check it out. Cool. Brigsby Bear, recommendation of the day. Wait, this is the first time seeing this. Wait, what the fuck? Do my custom strings that I installed recently put the catch rate of the Pokemon in the Pokedex? Yo, wait, that's amazing. I'm pretty sure, I hope that's accurate. That's from custom strings, I believe, not like the default thing. That's really, really cool though. Holy crap. I hope it's whether it's accurate or like mostly accurate. I know some of the catch rates in PokeMMO are different from traditional Pokemon. That's amazing though. That's really, really cool info to see. These are Super World's super strings, in case you're curious. I'll have a video coming out of them as soon as possible, but I still have to edit it and stuff. So it's a little bit more delayed, but yeah. What spirit tombs? I can just check. Great question. 100? I don't even know what that necessarily. That seems like I don't know. Like, how is this 100 versus Beldum is 3? I don't understand how that works entirely. You know, I'm honestly not sure. All right, that is hour number 2 of shiny hunting up. We're getting decent encounters. I started that. A big goal of mine has been to shiny hunt a little more efficiently and focus on my encounters a bit more on stream. I started that hour, I believe, with 31,067 or 31,068 or so encounters, and I wasted 5 minutes getting to Bagon Cave. So like in 55 minutes, I did about 280, 290-ish encounters. That's you should like have 300-ish encounters per hour, single encountering with lures and proper ability. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. We're gonna jump into our next randoms game for now though. All right, fellas, we're back for more randoms. We're on a win streak. We're doing very, very well with this season, and we're leading Choice Band Ursaring into Electabuzz. Now we're slow here, but my damage is gonna be high enough if I live an attack, which I should be able to. Wait a minute. Are we lagging? What just happened? Oh, did I bug? I have to reload really quick. You can always check if your timer is ticking down. Yeah, you have to reload. Yep. It's a bug that happens. Oh, please don't give me the reload bug. No, dude. Am I going to lose my win streak? That's actually infuriating if I can't log in. Come on, PokeMMO. Dude, I'm having server issues and client issues where if I try... That's really fucking cringe. There's a relog bug. I had this earlier today on stream. I keep getting this problem where if I log in to log back in, it takes like 10 minutes to log in. I just lost my randoms win streak off of... That's so fucking lame. Oh, that's really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I have to repair my client or something because I'm getting massive issues. That's so fucking frustrating. Damn. That's a really lame loss. That's so frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. I lost my win streak because of a client like issue / disconnect, and I can't queue again for 7 minutes. I repaired my client, so hopefully that helps. Yeah, but as a non-PvP player, like trying to get good and be a little better, it sucks to be 14-2 and then go to 14-3. Like that, 33% of my losses due to a disconnect. That sucks. What are you gonna do? Apparently though, on the bright side, Shiny Carp just caught a shiny Volbeat, which number 1 is already amazing. I'm pretty sure it's like a decently rare single encounter. And it's 3 times 31, 173. This is fucking crazy. Comp Volbeat, and it's brave. It's so weird. One of the fucking most insane IV'd shinies I've ever seen caught in the wild. That is bonkers. 173 is 3 times 31 is fucking crazy. Also, the fact that it's 31 speed, 31 attack, that's insane. So, congrats to him on the Volbeat. Really, really unique, really cool shiny, man. That's insane catch. All right, since I can't queue for PvP for 5 minutes anyway, we're gonna head to the next shunning spot and just shiny hunt for a little bit. I do want to head over to the Johto Safari Zone. Apparently it is it's Riolu Day. So Riolu's in the Safari Zone right now, which is a big deal. Does it switch in like 2 hours in game? Is that when it switches? But Riolu's in game right now in the Safari Zone, which is a big deal. It's a rotation thing. And then on top of that, it's nighttime, which means Riolu is asleep. So I just went to the totally wrong location. But this is the best way to shiny hunt Riolu, not go to where I went. Is it the meadows you have to go to, I believe? Let's go see. Yes. There's a specific spot you have to go to, and it's the best. It's the once it was a big deal when Johto released, it added the new best way to shiny hunt. Look at this, how many people are here. The new best way to shiny hunt Riolu by far is single encountering here. When it's asleep, you have like it's either 40 or 60% chance to catch it, which is crazy for like a hyper rare shiny like Riolu. All right, that's the final Audino hatch. So it was not in the eggs, boys. For better or for worse, it wasn't in this batch of eggs. I should be able to let me try my 31 seconds. Okay, we'll play PvP in a quick sec, but not in the eggs, boys. All right, it's been a rough day for randoms, but it was also kind of expected. My win rate was way too high for my skill level. I super agree with that. We got knocked down a peg, down to 14 and 5. So it just sucked. One of the game losses being a disconnect, and then 2 of them being, I think my opponents did play better, but they were operating in ways that made no sense in the moment. But I assumed it was like a typing like matchup thing they like pre-planned due to like their team they saw, and they just saw their win cons essentially. That's my guess, but it was very, very sus. It was very strange, but that's okay. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna head over to we're gonna head over to Altering Cave, Kanto. That'll be fun. So we're gonna try. That's one of my most favorite spots in all of PokeMMO. One of my most nostalgic spots. It was an absolute blast. We're gonna head over there and see if we can test our luck at the niche weird spawns that happen there. I should check the PokeMMO Zone website really quick because it shows you what spawns are at Altering Cave before you go there. So we'll check that really quick. All right, for those wondering, here are the current spawns in Altering Cave. You can actually find this information on a website called PokeMMO Zone. So I don't care what Pokemon I get here. I would be ecstatic with a shiny Zubat at this location. The reason why, I mean, obviously, idealistically, you want like a Slackoth or a Snubbull or a Mawile or a Mareep. Those would be, I mean, anything. The 2 lowest priorities are definitely Pooch and Zubat. The rest are all amazing. Maybe Spinda kind of in there as well, but the rest are Slackoth, Mareep, Sableye, Mawile, Snubbull, all phenomenal. This spot, Altering Cave, is an OG Pokemon location. It's not really utilized anymore. It's not that useful. It's not that powerful. It's just not that good anymore. But back in the day, it used to be the best. It was the only spot where you could go catch Gen 2 and Gen 3 Pokemon. If you wanted to get a Bagon, you had to come to this location during the right Altering Cave cycle. The whole gimmick is that every 6 hours it changes spawns, right? And like 2 of those spawns are like 100% Zubat. So like next cycle, which happens in 5 hours and 42 minutes according to PokeMMO Zone, is 100% Zubat. So it's a shit cycle, right? But there's other cycles. The previous cycle, which just triggered like 18 minutes ago, that had like a 0.5% chance for Bagon. Back in the day, that was the only way to like shiny hunt and catch Bagon, was coming to Altering Cave during the right cycle and having like a 0.5 chance to find it. This is a really, really interesting location, and it's really beautiful to Pokemon history, but it's not really utilized much anymore, but I love it for nostalgia. You got 2 shinies today, Danny? What the hell? 2025? You didn't breed these. Yeah, wild caught. Dude, congrats. May 1st, 2025. One of them at 2:58 a.m. Okay, your degenerate hours. 2:16 p.m. 12 hours apart. Almost like, that's crazy. Congrats, man. A 2 shiny day is a beautiful thing. That's not something a lot of players see, man. That's beautiful. The siege was like 1,100 encounters. That's fucking sick, dude. Congrats. Alrighty, fellas, I think it's about that time. I've been live for about 5 hours. It's been an up and down day, an interesting one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream recap as per usual. I might be live tomorrow. No promises. I don't normally stream Fridays, but like, I've just been more in the mood to stream and like kind of less in the mood to do structured videos, unfortunately. So I mean, I kind of just want to if I'm the beauty of my, thankfully my job, right, is like being able to, like, if I'm in the mood to stream, I should just stream. If I'm in the mood to make guides and stuff, I should grind that out, so I think just do whatever I want to do, whatever is the most passionate, earnest content I can give you guys, I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be maybe live tomorrow, it depends, I'll see you guys maybe. Thank you guys for watching though. Have a great day. Like the stream as always if you enjoyed it. If not, feel free to dislike. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos every single day. I do upload every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday, usually at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and most importantly this month, HelloFresh subs. HelloFresh subs are the best way to support the stream. They help out tremendously, more than you'll ever know, as well as they get yourself some awesome food and get yourself some groceries. And with the discount, with the deal, it's like cheaper than the grocery store, if not the same price, but you're saving money on like gas. It's hard to go wrong with the deal. If you want to stop after the deal, more power to you. With the deal, I really recommend trying it out if you want to. I really like HelloFresh. I stand by it. It's not your cup of tea, doesn't fit your lifestyle. I super understand. Have a great day. I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow. Peace, Reno. Yo, Patrouski here, and I wanted to thank you personally for watching the video until the very end. I really, really appreciate that. And if your name is on this list, thank you to the moon and back, because you allow me to even make these videos by supporting the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.